Hi, my name is Armand Webster, and I'm from Putnam County. I go to Kennesaw State University, and the reason I chose this topic is because a lot of the time I hear about this situation in India, like how dirty it is over there, or like how bad the breathability is, like the air pollution, the like the safety, the health risk of eating there or living there for a prolonged period of time after living somewhere where you don't have to deal with the severe air pollution that they have on that side of the world. That was like that was my main reason for just picking this topic. And now I wanted to find out, like, I just wanted to find out what like, I know that it happens. Now I want to figure out why. Like, what's the bigger picture, and what's the way to fix it, or what's being done to fix it, if that makes sense. So what I chose was the Ponki coal-fired power plant, in the way that it plays a role in the severe pollution of India. So right now, as you may know, India is dealing with severe pollution in places like Delhi, which is like it's not a capital, but it's a big city. It's a big part of it's a place where a lot of people are. Like, it's where a lot of business takes place, and it's a forefront of what's going on over there. So the Pankai coal fired power plant is the coal-fired power plant is a significant contributor because it releases so much toxic just chemicals and ash, fog. I mean, not fog, smog, things like that into the air, which harms both us and the atmosphere, or them in the atmosphere. This pollution has been known to cause many issues, including severe respiratory illnesses, which lead to later health problems or can cause other non-related health problems. Some people plan to expand this power plant, or plan to expand this power plant back in 2018, despite continuing warnings, continuous concerns, prior issues that the government decided to ignore in order to expand this power plant, adding uh adding a new bigger coal unit than what already had been contributing, which of course made things much worse. So this decision came after the Ministry of Environment and Forest had previously rejected this idea. They they saw what could happen, and they saw what was already going on, and they didn't want to add to the problem. However, once you're faced with the problem of an ongoing population increase and ongoing need for more and more power, you got to not cut corners, but you have to make do with what you have. So this kind of conflicted with what the government wanted for the climate, for the betterment of the climate, because they had to sacrifice that in order to produce more power. So the in India, they have certain commitments to the climate as a part of the Paris Agreement. India had pledged to generate 40% of its energy from non-fossil fuels by 2030. So by doing this, it would help to not erase, but dampen the problem of the fossil fuel usage, which led to heavy pollution and, again, heavy respiratory illness, heavy lung cancer and things of that nature, which, bad for the environment. So in the past, there have been a lot of failures with these projects. Um, there was complaints. There's been strikes, things of that nature. even back in 2009, the Uttar Pradesh Pollution Control Board issued a notice to the Pankaj power station for violating air pollution, just regulations and norms, but no real action was taken, which may be a reason that they felt they're okay to like just keep expanding. So despite the ongoing pollution and health concerns that the government had with everything, they continue on, and it's kind of how we ended up where we are today. And now now they're trying to look for cleaner energy sources. Um, in the article I read, they were saying the situation is kind of it kind of underlines, or well, not undermines, it kind of what's the word, underscores the urgent need for India to move toward just cleaner everything, cleaner resources, cleaner environment, cleaner operations, cleaner power definitely. Just getting rid of the usage of fossil fuels, because you can see on the news, you can see on TikTok, you can see on Twitter that everyone knows that India is not the cleanest place. However, once you get there, you really see just how bad the situation is. Like once you do more research on it, and even I haven't done much research other than just read the article and try and do my best with that. And I see like it's way worse than what I originally thought it was. So now they're trying to move toward more clean resources such as solar power, such as wind power, um, building dams, you know what I'm saying, like things like that. So now India India, to combat the pollution crisis in in some major cities, they're trying to address they're trying to address clean energy as more than just a pollution issue. They're trying to address it as a we need to help our people issue.